In the beginning of the drama, we see the scene of the early morning where a girl opens her eyes and looks outside by removing the cardboard from her window. A schoolgirl is quietly going to school, and a red line is going on her head. There is a man sitting in a car who has so many red lines on his head that we cannot even count. The boy in the car, whose name is Jungkook, is repeatedly asking her to come inside his car because he is her uncle. But Seon refuses and goes ahead. After some time, this girl sees a girl in front of her building who also has many red lines on her head. This girl named Min has shifted here and is saying hello to her. But our girl quickly closes the door and sits inside. Her name is Shin. We can consider her as our main character. And while watching TV, Shin tells us that since childhood, I used to see red lines on everyone's head. I could not understand what it was. I used to see 5 lines on my father's head, which I drew. This red line means that as many lines, so many partners. It means that her father was having an affair with someone outside even after marriage. As soon as Shin's mom came to know about this, she stabbed her dad in anger and ran away from there. Shin had seen everything and understood that whenever she sees red lines, someone will die. So she wanted that she should not see the red lines anymore. That's why she started keeping her eyes closed. She tried many times to jump from the roof to die and to cut her hand, but it was of no use. Her injuries used to recover on their own, and now she is left alone in the whole world, hoping to know why she sees these deadlines and how to get rid of them. Just then the doorbell rings, and the same girl from the front has come outside who has been asking Shin to open the door repeatedly. Actually, she wants to befriend her and sits outside. Shin does not give any reply. Then after some time, this girl leaves from there keeping the fruits. Shin picks up the fruits and starts eating them as if she has not eaten fruits for a long time. In the next scene, we see the uncle of the same schoolgirl who is a police officer, and he has come late today. The senior is scolding him a lot. Jungkook says, "I am tired of taking care of my niece." Then the other officer sitting there says, "Well, when you get married, who will take care of it?" And everyone starts laughing. After some time, Jungkook goes inside with a female colleague who is inviting him to a wedding, but he refuses. And in this way, it is confirmed that Jungkook has many partners and has made physical connections with many people. In the next scene, we reach a school in Korea where we meet a bully named Hyun, who is a very naughty and bully girl. On the roof, they are bullying and beating a girl from the same school whose name is Seon. Hyun kicks her and says, "Why did you not bring the money, and how dare you tell the police about us?" Hyun threatens her a lot, saying, "Don't think that if your uncle is angry, then we will get scared," and she beats her a lot. On the other hand, Jungkook has arrived at the location where the news has come that a girl who used to live alone has died. It has been a long time since her boyfriend left her. Now, the investigation in the whole house reveals that she used to order food from a restaurant every day, and the house is also very clean. Then the neighbor told that a man wearing a helmet entered their house last night. He may be a food delivery guy. Hearing this, everyone suspects him. But there is no proof in the house to find the killer. But the investigation also reveals that the girl did not order any food last night. So the man wearing the helmet may be the killer. Detective Dong told Jungkook that it has been a full year since she separated from her boyfriend. In the next scene, we see Shin ordering food for herself and eating it while watching TV. The same news of the girl's death is coming on TV, and it is being told that a man wearing a helmet has been suspected. In the news, a man wearing the same helmet is seen behind with a single red line on his head. Shin finds it very strange because in today's time it is very rare to see a single line on a man's head in Korea because the males there have many physical partners. After that, Shin saw the same man outside her building at night, and she got very scared. The man enters the house of the girl in front. Shin quickly called the police and said, "The man wearing the helmet has entered my house in front." But then he takes off his helmet, and he has come to make love to the girl at night and not to murder her. Seeing this, Shin quickly disconnects the call. And in this way, 2 red lines are formed on the man's head. The next day in school, Hyun is looking for Seon because she has not come today, and when the weak children do not come, then the bully's day becomes very boring because they beat the weak children every day. They do not get peace until they are beaten up. Then they break Seon's locker and her belongings are taken out and checked. They find her love letter and start reading it loudly, and she is made fun of in the class. Meanwhile, Seon is tired and is resting at home. Just then Jungkook comes and says, "Why did you not go to school?" Then Seon asks for money from him. Jungkook says, "No, tell me, where did the money you gave earlier go?" Seon says, "I need more money." so please give me. Jungkook saw her injured face and asked, what happened to you?
Tell me.
But Sian closes the door without saying anything. Then Young's eyes go to Shin's house in front, whose entire window is covered with cardboard. He calls the police station to find out from where the call came last night, and it was from Shin's house. That's why he reaches her house and starts asking her to open the door. He asks, you called the police station yesterday, right? Now Shin, who is seeing so many lines on his head, feels that he is definitely a playboy because only a person who has so many physical partners can have so many lines. He says, I have come because you called the police. Just then a man living upstairs comes down and says, sir, this girl never goes out nor meets anyone. Jungkook says, if you saw anything last night, then you can tell me. Shin says, I made a mistake. I thought that he is the murderer, but they were a couple. Jungkook saw her and noticed that she was quite young. So he starts asking, don't you go to school? Where are your parents? But Shin quickly closed the door. The next night, a delivery boy comes again and peeks into Shin's house with a red line on his head. On the other hand, we see Sian. When she does not get money from her uncle, she has come out to the market and Hyun is repeatedly messaging her to come to school with the money. Sian is scared. What should she do now? Then she sees a woman with money. Perhaps this woman has received her salary today from the office, so she is going home counting the money, and Sian follows her to snatch the money. Then some people come due to which her plan fails. A case is going on in the police station. Detective Dong tells that the dead girl's boyfriend, whose name was Jongsik, is a school teacher. His address is also found, and he lives near Jungkook's house. Looking at the photo, it is known that this is the same man whom Shin met inside the building this morning and was saying, sir, this girl never comes out. Jungkook remembers everything. Then he gets a call and he has to rush straight to the hospital because his father is admitted in the hospital, and he goes to the rooftop and somehow saves him. Here Detective Dong enters Jongsik's house to investigate. The whole house is painted in red color. Then he calls Jungkook and tells him everything. Then Jongsik attacks him and leaves from there wearing a helmet in search of a new victim. Shin is watching everything and picks up a knife and goes out of the house. She has come out of the house after a long time, so she is not able to climb the stairs and gets dizzy and falls unconscious on the road. Then she sees an illusion of her mother, that her mother has a hand in soaked blood and is calling her to her. This could be the scene of the time when her mother killed her father. On the other hand, the girl in front opened the door thinking that today again her boyfriend has come wearing a helmet to make love. Isn't it true that this is Jongsik, and the girl recognizes him and says, what are you doing here? And the funny thing is that Jongsik also sees the red light, and in anger, he starts hitting the girl. Shin comes and says, let her go, but Jongsik is not afraid and says, what will you do? You will hit me? Shin stands there trembling with fear. Jongsik snatches the knife and kills Shin by hitting him in the stomach and starts hitting the girl, but the girl pushes him away and runs to wake Shin up. Jongsik gets up to search for his glasses, but Jungkook has come outside, who sees Shin's glasses lying on the road and goes to give them to her apartment. Seeing strange photos all over the house, his head starts spinning, and he is looking straight. Then he sees the scene going on in front of him from the window. Jongsik has almost killed that girl, but then Shin gets up and stabs Jongsik in his legs and then attacks him and kills him. Now you will wonder how Shin is alive. Look at Shin. No matter how much she gets hurt, her wound recovers on its own. That means she is immortal like a girl, and she does not die. Then the red lines on Jongsik's head are disappearing. Shin also notices all this, and in a short while the police come and take the case into their custody. Shin is bothered by one thing. Did Jongsik also see the red lines? After the police left, Jungkook started asking, who is that man? Do you know him? But Shin leaves from here without saying anything. When Jungkook comes home in the morning, Sian says, if you have come to give me money, then it is good. Otherwise, run away from my house. Jungkook says, am I your ATM? Tell me what happened in school. Sian says, what will happen? What will happen by telling? Will something change? Last time when I told you, you did nothing and suddenly disappeared. After that, she was beaten up even more. Jungkook gets very upset on hearing this. Then she asks, what were you doing with Shin? Jungkook says, how do you know that girl with glasses? Sian tells that she used to be her classmate earlier, but her mom killed her dad and ran away. Then Shin does not come to school. Shin is not very old, but a young girl. Here we come to know that she is also a schoolgirl, and today she is sitting with her glasses off and looking at the whole city, where she is only seeing red lines. Then a message comes on her phone that whatever you see, I also see it. Come to my high school. We will find a solution together. But who sent this message, and what was it we are not told here? Next morning, we see the school, where we meet a school teacher named Gyu-ji, who is another main character of our story. She is very beautiful in appearance. Because of this, she is very popular in school, and children like her a lot, and she also looks simple. Here, after that incident, Shin has removed a cardboard from her house and is thinking whether she should fix everything. She should remain normal. She should go out of the house. She should see the world. In the school, we see Sian, who has come to school today, and everyone is saying bad things about her and making fun of her and bullying her. And on top of that, Hyun is also making fun of her by reading her love letter loudly in the class. Then Sian attacks her in anger after hearing all this, and both the girls start fighting. Both of them fight fiercely. Hyun beats Sian a lot. Then Miss Gyu-ji comes there, who is their class teacher, and stops the fight and forbids them from fighting in school. Then she says to Sian that if you do this in school again, then it will not be good for you. After school, while going home, Sian is looking at her locker, which is empty, and a pair of glasses is kept here. And these glasses belong to the same teacher whose name was Jong-sik and who was beating the girl and whom Shin had killed. On the other side, we see Jungkook, who is still looking at the case. Dong says, "Why are you looking at the file now? The murderer is dead, so now the case is over. Close it." But Jungkook wants to know why that man killed the girls. Why did he commit murder? Because he did not have any mental problem, and neither was he a psychopath. So, why would someone kill someone without any reason? This is a big question for Jungkook. Dong says that he was a teacher and knew those girls from before. And Jungkook does not get satisfaction from this, so he reaches Jong-sik's house. He sees many red lines all over the house. On the other hand, Sian has come home and is looking at herself in the mirror wearing glasses. She can see a red line on her head. Yes, because she has only one physical partner. Now, she is not able to understand what this red line is. She also tries to catch him. Just then, Jungkook arrives, and seeing so many red lines on her head, she runs away from the house in fear, as if she has seen a monster. Shin stands outside the house and watches her run away. Then Sian comes to the market, and seeing the lines on everyone, she starts getting confused about what this is. The next day, Jungkook asks her to go to school again, but Sian refuses after seeing so many lines, and she has even understood why these lines appear. When she comes to school, everyone has a lot of lines on their heads. The girls in the school have 10 to 10 lines on their heads. Hyun also has 2 lines on her head. One line is straight, and the other line is connecting with someone. That means both of them are active right now, and this is a teacher. Yes, Hyun has a physical relationship with a teacher. Sian would have been shocked. After that, Gyu-ji introduces a new student in their class, and her name is Yun. She is a very shy girl who doesn't speak much. On the other side, we see Jungkook, who is looking at Jong-sik's photo. He is wearing glasses in the photo, but no glasses were found at home, and neither were any glasses found in his belongings. So the glasses must have reached somewhere. Then Jong-sik reaches Sian's school directly. Here, Gyu-ji meets Jungkook and says, "You are Jungkook, right? You are very handsome." "How are you so handsome?" Jungkook says, "I am Sian's uncle, and I have come here to talk to you." Then Gyu-ji starts saying that Sian is a mentally ill girl. She does strange things. After knowing everything, Jungkook tells her that he was not able to raise her well. But today he has come to talk not about Sian but about Jong-sik and asks about his glasses, that maybe he can find those glasses in school. But Gyu-ji tells him that no one used to wear glasses in school. On the other side, Sian is again getting beaten up by Hyun on the roof for not bringing money. Yun has also come to stop everything. Hyun gets angry and says that she is a new student and wants to fight with her along with Sian, and she starts beating Yun and hangs her down from the roof. Hyun says, "If I fall, then I will fall with you too. I will not leave you." Hyun gets very scared and runs away from here, and Sian and Yun start making friends with her a little. Here, Jungkook is still with the same teacher and says, "Ma'am, your upper buttons are open. Close them a bit," and leaves from here. Sian is looking at him and thinks, why did he come to my school after all? From here, Jungkook directly goes to a bar where Jong-sik used to come regularly. A waiter tells him that Jongseok used to come here and used to wear a strange pair of glasses and used to count strange lines on our heads. I don't know why we can't see anything. Jungkook has noted down everything. Then there is a girl sitting there who is impressed by Jungkook's diary and offers him to spend the night. Jungkook also follows him to the room, and he is unable to understand how someone can get impressed by his diary. Now we understand why he has so many lines on his head because he does not miss any opportunity. At night, Seon is going home and sees Hyun, who has come to spend the night with her teacher in a hotel. Then Seon secretly took photos and videos of them outside the hotel, and Hyun went inside the hotel. Now Seon understands why Hyun has so much influence in the school. Why does no one report this? Neither does any teacher stop her. Seon then sends her the photo of the hotel with the teacher. But Hyun is not scared at all because she is a small girl. She is not an adult. She believes that if she is young then who will get trapped? Of course the teacher. By the next day, the photo reaches the teacher too. Seon is asking for money from the teacher. Otherwise, she will make the photo viral. After school, Seon and Yoon are going home. Seon is planning that she will take money from the teacher and shift to a new house and start a new life. Yoon says, "What happened? Why are you going to a new place? Don't you have a family? Where have you gone?" Seon says, "No, I don't have any family." Here both Hyun and the teacher are scared. Hyun says, "Seon is doing all this. You will get into trouble because I am a little girl." Then the teacher starts shouting at her in anger. Now, after Seon got the glasses, she started taking advantage of them. She blackmailed 4 other teachers in the same way for money, and one day, she was looking at Yoon while washing her face after taking off her glasses in the washroom. Yoon says, "What happened? There is no problem with your eyes. Then why do you wear glasses?" Seon says, No, my eyes are bad." At this, Yoon says, "I know you can see red lines. I can see them too." Seon says, "Okay, tell me how many lines are there on my head?" Yoon says, "You have 1, but I see 2 lines on Hyun's head because he is having an affair with the teacher." Yoon starts asking, "Where did you get the glasses from?" Seon says, "It was found in the locker." Then Yoon tells her about the teacher of the glasses who died that day, whose name is Jongseok. He was a teacher and you already know about him, and it is not good to wear glasses. It can cause a lot of harm. But Seon takes the glasses and goes away. Actually, the glasses were cursed. Now, let's see what happens next. After that, Seon asks Yoon if these glasses have so many harmful effects. Then he says, "I don't know, but these glasses become the reason for someone's death, and death is connected to them." On the other side, here the teacher is looking at the photo in fear. What will happen now? He is sure to go to jail. And then he calls Seon. Here we see Seon. She has come to her boyfriend's house to spend the night with him. Then the teacher tells her to come and take the money from him on the school rooftop right at night. After this, Seon's life became full of fun. She has completely changed. Now she is going to earn a lot of money. She is happy. She will become her boyfriend's sugar mommy. She thinks that she will get this done by Yash, and she goes out and roams around with him. But Hyun, who is following her because she had quietly overheard her conversation with Seon in the washroom and came to know what is the power of the glasses and how it is, and that red lines are also visible after wearing it, now steals the glasses. After a while, when Seon does not find the glasses, she gets worried and starts searching everywhere. She panics and starts shouting at Shin that, "You must have stolen my glasses. Give them back to me. I am going to school right now to get the money. But if you don't give me the glasses, I will not leave you." But Hyun has the glasses. She is roaming around wearing them and is shocked to see red lines on everyone's head because this is a different world, and then someone kidnaps her and takes her away. Seon comes to the terrace. The teacher does not have money, but has a family story. He tells that, "What will happen to my wife and children if they come to know about me? My home will break. I will lose my job. It is possible that I may even go to jail. So please delete the photo." Seon laughs and says, "Okay. So when Hyun used to bully me, hit me, beat me, you used to watch it with great pleasure." So the teacher says sorry to him, but Seon is asking for money from him. But then the teacher's wife sends a message and the photo reaches her. She is very angry that you cheated me, and that too with your student. The teacher asks, "Why did you send the photo to my wife?" Seon says, "No, I did not send any photo to your wife." And Shin was running from there towards the school because she knows that the glasses are cursed, and she sees Seon falling from above, and Seon falls down and dies here because those glasses are cursed, and whoever has them, whoever is their owner, whoever comes in contact with them, their death is certain because these red lines are connected to murder, blood, etc. Seon fell from the building, and Shin came running to her. She is the same one who used to remain locked in the house. Shin is quickly taken to the hospital. Shin also comes running from behind. He started asking Shin, "What were you guys doing in school?" She tells that, "I don't know why Shin went to school to search for her, and I ran behind her to find her." But here Shin confirms that she didn't fall, but someone pushed her. The next day, the principal is shouting at the whole school that you guys can't take care of the children, and where has our Korean teacher gone? Such a big scandal happened, and the Korean teacher is missing. Now, the Korean teacher is the one who is having an affair with Hyun, and in the last episode on the roof, Seon is there with whom she is having an affair. She had come to meet them. When they start getting very angry with the teacher, a female teacher gets up and starts shouting at the principal that it is not our fault. It is the students' fault. Why do they go to commit suicide? And a big fight starts here. On the other hand, Shin comes to the class seeing her. Hyun has also not come to school today. The children are talking that Seon jumped from the roof, and Hyun is also missing now. School will not be fun at all. Today is going to be a very boring day. Here, teacher Gaejin is very sad. She is Seon's homeroom teacher, so she is taking the blame on herself that if I had cared for her then, she would not have jumped from the roof. And that teacher is also missing today. Everyone is asking, where did the Korean teacher go? Here we meet a new character. His name is Young, and he teaches here. But now he has left his job. And a teacher says, "What happened? Why are you leaving your job? You were going to invite us to your wedding after a week, right?" He tells her that, "No, I have canceled the wedding and I will go to Canada after a week." Then Jung picks up his things and comes to his sister's house to stay. Her condition is very bad, and she does household chores all day. She takes care of the child, and there is no trace of her husband for 4 or 5 days. He says he is busy with work and remains absent from home. In the next scene, we see Shin and Jungkook who are in the hospital with Seon. In the next scene, Shin comes to the same place from where Seon fell and died. Just then a girl comes and says, "I think Hyun must have pushed Seon because she was the one who bullied her all day." Ever since Seon fell, look where Hyun has come from. She is also missing in school. If Seon is dead, there will be her funeral. I will also come. Shin says, "Stop talking nonsense. She is not dead. She is alive." The glasses of the class president passing by look familiar. Shin asks, "Where did you get them from?" and checks them. No, the S line is not visible in them. They are normal glasses. Here in the office, Young finds a pair of glasses. He asks Gaejin, "Are these your glasses?" Gaejin looks at them and says, "No, they are not mine. You wear these. You will look very good wearing these." And he wears them, and the lines start appearing to him again, because these are the magical glasses. At first, he does not understand why these lines are visible. Young is shocked to see the lines on Jungkook. So many lines, just like I was shocked to see them on him. How can there be so many lines? He comes to talk to Gyu-ji. Gyu-ji apologizes to him, saying that despite being Seon's homeroom teacher, I could not take care of him properly. Jungkook says it's okay, but I think he was pushed. Who used to bully him? Tell me their names. Gajin says that she has not come to school today. Otherwise, she has been coming for a few days. On the other hand, Juk then reaches Seon's boyfriend after looking at the wallpaper on her phone. He starts asking, "Who are you? And how do you know Seon?" At first, the boy denies, but after seeing the photo, he accepts and tells, "Seon forcibly took me to his hotel room so that he could have a physical relationship with me there." Jungkook asks, "Did you do it?" The boy says, "We did go, and we were also kissing. I was trying to stop her, but she was too hungry for a physical relationship. I am joking." Now see what happens here. This guy is not the boyfriend of Seon. He studies in her class in school the guy whom Seon liked, and she wanted to be physical with him. She forcefully took him to the hotel room. "Okay," Jungkook asked, "tell me, what was she doing?" He remembers and tells she had lost some of her things, and then she ran away searching for it. Jungkook checked the CCTV of the store, from where he sees that Hyun has taken Seon's bag and ran away, and then took out the glasses from it, and is going wearing them. Then he follows her through the CCTV and sees that she had disappeared in some dark place. Here, Jung is at home at night and is watching with the glasses on. There are 35 lines running on his brother-in-law's head. His brother-in-law has many physical relationships. There are so many lines. He has a few on his sister too. No problem. Brother-in-law said, "What happened that you canceled the marriage?" Jung says, "Because she used to sleep with someone else while I was around." Both of them then come down to the building to do a man-to-man talk. But Jung's eyes are not moving away from brother-in-law's red line. In his drunken state, brother-in-law pressed the wrong button in the lift fourth, but he lives on the 6th floor. But his lines were getting connected to some apartment on the 4th floor. Now, when does it get connected? When we have such a relationship with him, it means he did not press the wrong floor. He was drunk, so he pressed the right floor. He goes on the 4th floor, but he lives on the 6th. But someone must be living on the 4th floor, so he must go after that. On the other hand, Jungkook is arguing with a senior because they are not registering the case. They are investigating it. They think that she is a schoolgirl. She jumped from the roof. It is normal, isn't it? People keep jumping there every day. But Jungkook is sure that someone pushed her. By the next day, Jung would have seen the affairs of all the teachers in the school. Be it male or female, everyone has 15 to 20 lines going on their head. But there is not a single line on Gaejin. I had noticed this in the second episode. Now look here, I want to make something more clear to you. This main character of ours, Gyu-ji, is a homeroom teacher, so it is possible that she has something with which she can hide her deadlines. If she has something like this, okay? Because she gives such vibes in between. This which you will not feel here. You will know only when you see. Now Jung says that Gyu-ji, if your partner cheats on you, what will you do? Gyu-ji says, "I will keep watching and enjoy." He does so when Jung comes home in the evening with his sister and her daughter. There is a courier box kept outside, which was on the 4th floor. So Jung comes to the 4th floor to give it to him, and this is the same apartment inside which his brother-in-law's line was going and getting connected. Just then a girl comes out of the lift. He hides and she takes the luggage and goes inside. He also has a lot of lines on his head and is having an affair with Jung's brother-in-law and comes here at night. By the next day, the photo of Hyun and the teacher outside the hotel goes viral in school. The truth is revealed to everyone and the teacher's dead body is found in the parking lot inside his car. He has also written a letter saying that he is taking his life due to shame. The body has been lying here for 3 days. This is what is being said, but Jungkook does not believe it. He believes that the car has not been parked properly. It means someone has killed him and brought him here for sure. Here Shin Ino with the braid is going home. All 3 of them start coming out together. Just then Jungkook is standing outside. He tells Shin to come and sit in the car. The girl with the braid says, "Who is it?" If the girl teases me, should I call the police? Jungkook shows his ID. He says, "I am the police. Tell me what happened." Then Jungkook starts asking Sian about those glasses, because in the first episode that killer had those glasses. Just now Hyun has given those glasses to him. He stole it because it was with Sian. What is the secret of those glasses? Shin says, "First bring the glasses to me. Then I will tell you what the secret is." Here Jung's loving brother-in-law is trying to impress a girl half his age by giving her a necklace. Yes, she is from the 4th floor. He calls and asks, "Where are you, brother-in-law?" He says, "I am in a meeting, son. I am busy right now. Stay tuned." Jung says, "Give the phone to your sister. I have some work." Then it is night, and there are red lines all around in the hotel room. I don't know what is going on inside the rooms. I was confused at that time. Jung also catches brother-in-law by the hand. He starts beating him. Brother-in-law says, "Please don't tell your sister. Please don't tell. I will make her understand. You don't worry. I will leave all this. I will improve myself." He says, "Okay, better yourself, because I am leaving from here tomorrow." And the next day, Jung is going to Canada with his luggage packed. While leaving, he asks, "Sister, where is your husband? Did you talk to him?" Sister says that he just talks like this. He will come after 4 or 5 days. Don't worry, go safely. Jung then comes to school to get his luggage because he is leaving, but he sees a pregnancy photo on the Instagram of that 4th floor lady, and seeing this, he loses his mind. Meaning now both of them are going to dump his sister badly. He runs to the road and sees that his sister is hitting the car of that 4th floor lady. Brother-in-law also comes to comfort his side girlfriend. And Jung gets up and punches brother-in-law. But sister stops him saying, "Let it be, it's okay. It's just there, what can I say? Just forget it." On the other hand, Jungkook gets worried that what should he do? After all, what are these glasses? What is going on? So he goes to Sien's room and investigates. He finds Sien's diary in which she has drawn a lot of red lines. He shows it to Shin and asks, "What is this?" And Shin tells him that this is visible when we have a physical relationship with someone. When we do something like this with someone and Shin tells Jungkook everything about those glasses and also tells that maybe Sien is blackmailing someone because of the glasses. Then that man tries to kill Sien. We see Shin in the next scene. The lines on Sien's head are seen disappearing. It means that Sien is dead and Shin wakes up screaming in the class. It was her dream. Friends started asking, why did she scream? What happened? She did not say anything. In the next scene, let me introduce you to this boy. His name is Jaezio, who likes Shin a lot in his heart and asks both of them, why don't we go out somewhere after school? But Shin refuses, saying that, I have started doing a part-time job, so it is not possible for me to go out. On the other hand, we again meet a new character. This is Risa, who is an employee of this school, and she is getting scolded for not working. Sa also has a pair of glasses in which she can see S lines. Her seniors do not have any lines on their heads. Their age has also increased. So Sa says in her mind that yes, has she never had sex yet? Everyone is eating food during lunchtime. Then Sa says that I will leave this job soon and will become an actress soon. Then everyone's eyes get stuck on the music teacher, who is tall and very handsome. They start talking about how handsome the music teacher is. We should ask him for a date. He must not be single. I don't think so. Sa, who already wants to have a physical relationship with the music teacher, is smiling a lot in her mind. Now you guys see what happens next. At night, Sa is seen outside a hotel wearing a wig. On the other side, we see Jungkook, who is explaining to Dong that all this is happening because of the glasses, and that by wearing those glasses, we can see who has had a physical relationship with whom. Now, of course, who will believe such a thing which seems nonsense? On the other hand, Shin is at her work. She takes care of the hotel at night. Then her friends are ahead and are asking her to check in. Shin says, what are you guys doing here now? You cannot come. You guys are minors right now. The girl kin with him says, minor? You are also a minor. What are you doing here? Then Shin calls them inside, and all three sit down and start talking. The girl kin is pushing Shin towards Jaezio because she knows that he likes her, but is not able to say it. Just then Sa comes inside. Yes, she was outside this hotel and has just come to check in. The girl kin, seeing her, says, I have seen this girl somewhere. I don't remember where I have seen her. Then we see Sa, who comes to the room and starts telling that I have had a physical relationship with many people, but I don't enjoy it. I just want to do it with a music teacher. After spending the night in the hotel, she starts leaving in the morning. The one with the girl kin looks at her and says, oh, I remember. She comes to our school. She works there. In the next scene, Sa then comes home and starts watching red lines wearing glasses. They see Jungkook. He is reading Shin's file where he comes to know about Shin, that when she was small, she had told her mother through her drawing that her father was having an affair with her aunt. And after that, his mother killed her husband, means Shin's father. In the next scene, he goes to the hospital with Shin and starts asking how many lines are there on Shin. Because this is a private life, so Shin does not tell. She says, I will not tell all these things. But she definitely tells that the person with whom that line of Shin is connected is not from our school for sure. Jungkook says, do you think anyone else can have such glasses? Shin says, I do not know. But the next day, Shin sees a criminal on TV who has the same glasses, and here it becomes clear that many such glasses are spread all over Korea. Here Sa has come to the music teacher in search of her physical pleasure. Both of them talk normally, but towards the end their red lines are seen connecting. This can mean that both of them have strict feelings for each other, and both are ready to sleep with each other. On the other hand, Jaezio and Shin go to the swimming pool after school. Shin jumps into the water and sits inside. Jaezio gets worried and jumps in to save her. Both of them come out and start eating noodles. Shin says, I see lines on people. Jaezio says, what kind of lines are there on me? Look and tell me. Shin says, no, we both don't have lines. After the Shin comes home, and then we see the line on her head. And here one thing gets confirmed. By looking at this line, we can draw two conclusions. First is that Shin has had a physical relationship with Jaezio just now, which seems impossible. This has not happened at all. And second thing is that these lines start appearing on her head as well if we develop sexual feelings for someone. then it is possible that this is the reason why such a line is visible on her head. So she is very shy. In the next scene, here a woman comes to the police station who knows Jungkook and says hello. Dong asks, is she your girlfriend? Did you date her? Jungkook refuses. Dong says, yes, it is our work. Also, look how busy we are. How will we find time for any woman? Then Jungkook says, I want to know about teacher Gyu-ji, but I don't want to sleep with him. In the next scene, here again, today Sa has come to the hotel. She books the same room, and Shin overhears her while cleaning. Sa is talking to herself. I sleep with different men every day, but I don't get satisfaction. What is happening to me? And I always come to this room because there is a hole inside this room from inside which she watches the couples having physical relationships in the side room and enjoys. And today, luckily, the music teacher enters the same room with some other girl. Sa's senses are blown away. But this was just the beginning. Both of them have a physical relationship with each other. Sa is seeing that live scene. The girl told the teacher, we will meet again tomorrow at the same place at the same time. The teacher says, okay, we will definitely meet. But the next day, Sa has mixed drugs in the water kept in the room and is ready with a weapon on the way. As soon as the girl comes, she beats her, wears her clothes, and goes to the room herself to have a physical relationship. But the music teacher has recognized her. He says, how did you come here? But Sa wants to have a physical relationship upstairs. She keeps saying this again and again. But the teacher starts leaving. Then Sa attacks him. The teacher is already intoxicated by drinking the water mixed with drugs. He falls down after getting hurt. Sa picks him up and brings him to the bed and climbs on him and sees that a lot of blood is coming out of the teacher's head. Now what will you guys do in such a situation? You will look for a hospital and take him there, right? But Sa crosses a serious boundary with him while he's critically injured, and she feels that she should do it quickly, or else he will die. But this is what happens. After some time, the teacher dies, and Sa also goes to the bathroom and cuts her hand and dies. When Shin comes to clean up, she finds the same girl who is injured and then tells her everything. She brings her to the room, and the scene here is something like this. Both are lying dead. The police is called. Jungkook asks Shin to tell. Shin tells everything that this girl used to come here daily. Then Jungkook says that the glasses are connected to this case. Shin says, yes, it is connected. In the scene, Jungkook went to the hospital to see Seon. After that, he comes to his hotel and starts emptying the water in the water tank, and then he finds Sa's glasses, as if he knew that the glasses can be found there. He puts them on and looks at himself. So many lines on his head. Then he runs to the hospital to see the lines on Seon's head. And there is a line which is going outside and connecting to someone. Now to see who is outside and who it is connecting to, Jungkook runs from here. And in the next scene, we show a past scene where we see Jungkook. When Seon's parents died, Seon used to be very young, so Jungkook started caring for her. He raised her with great care. But as she grew up, Jungkook's attention shifted from her as he got busy with work, and Seon also started taking care of herself. In the present, Jungkook is seen sitting in the police station and looking at everyone's lines because we know that he got the glasses. Dong has 2 lines on his head, so he asks, did you date anyone before marriage? Dong says, yes, I dated a girl. Dong is a good man. He has never touched any other woman after marriage. Jungkook is very surprised. He goes after hearing this. Then Eun-jina, who is an idol trainee and can dance, comes to the station. She says that she has been raped. Then the scene moves on to Jungkook, who has brought her boyfriend to the hospital to check if the S-line is connecting or not. But it is not connecting. Then Jungkook tells him, tell me, did she have any other boyfriend? He says, how do I know? This girl is crazy. She used to talk about killing Hyun all day because Hyun used to bully her all day. I don't know about any other boy. In the next scene, here Shin is talking to her friend at home. Her birthday is about to come, so they are talking on that topic. Then she gets a message, come and meet me in school. I see the S-line. And yes, happy birthday. Seon is very scared. Who is this person who knows her birthday? Because no one knows her birthday except her mom. Next day in school, Seon is thinking, who had messaged me? Then she sees Eun-jina, the same girl who was recently in the police station for the rape case, who is a trainee. She has 4 S-lines on her head, and Seon is looking at her in shock. After school, Eun-jina comes to the police station to give a statement. She has a male best friend who treats her like his sister. His name is June, and he called her to his apartment to meet him, but he made Eunjina drink a lot. Eunjina had now fainted there, but when she woke up, she was feeling something different in her body. Cop says that you are sure that you have been molested. Gina says that yes, someone took off my clothes and put them on again so that I don't know, but I understood. And these things of common sense can be found out by any person, any girl. After listening to all this, Jungkook and Dong both come to the school to meet June. Then they meet teacher Gyu-ji, and she says, "Oh wow, Jungkook, you are looking very handsome in glasses." Jungkook says that you have a student named June, where is he? Then they meet June, who says that I did not do anything wrong with Eunjina. She is my sister. Jungkook says, then why did you make her drink? He says that we were drinking that day because we have a lot of stress of studying. Talking about June, he works as a backstage singer in a company. Shin sees Jungkook while he is going back. She starts snatching his glasses. She says they are dangerous. Give them back. It is dangerous, don't wear it. Jungkook says, wait, I am working on a case where these glasses are helping me a lot. Both of them start arguing. Just then, Gyu-ji comes. Shin leaves from there in anger. Jungkook says, will you go on a date? Gyu-ji says, what did you say? Jungkook says nothing and leaves from here, and we get to reveal one thing here. Teacher Gyu-ji also sees this line. That too like Shin without glasses. I was saying from the beginning that there is definitely something wrong with this girl. Jungkook comes from there to June's company to inquire what kind of a boy he is, but here he is not told much about him. June is called to the police station. He shows his chats with Eunjina in which normal brother-sister friends are talking. Come home, we will have fun, we will talk. All the same things. June is then let go. Jungkook then calls Eunjina and her mother and asks if she has ever been physical with anyone. Gina looks at her mother and clearly refuses. She says that no, I have never done anything like this to anyone till date. But the surprising thing is that there are 4 lines on her head. Isn't it? So he starts thinking that these are 4 lines. Why is she lying to me? Jungkook calls June outside and opens the door. If these two have done something, then their S-line will be connected. But S-line does not connect. Okay, so June is proved completely innocent. Here Jungkook comes home at night. Shin meets him. Both start talking about the glasses. Jungkook believes that the glasses can also be used for good work. Then he gives Shin a photo of her and her mom and says that I know what happened. You should not blame yourself for it. It was not your fault. You have not destroyed your family. Shin said, by the way, which case are you working on? Jungkook says that he is working on the rape case of Eunjina, who is your classmate, and from here we are shown the past day when Shin was staring at Eunjina in the class and was thinking that 4 days ago, she was also a virgin. How did all these 4 lines come from suddenly? How can a girl do it with 4 people in 2-3 days? And from here we get the confirmation that Eunjina has been physical here. Jungkook and Dong both come to June's apartment to investigate if some proof has been found that proves that some wrongdoing was done here. Shin has come to the same hotel where she used to work because she has come to see the room where Jungkook found the glasses inside the bathtub because he had told her about it. Just then her friend Jinseo comes. He starts asking, why have you come here? And here both of them laugh and suddenly both of them start kissing. On the other hand, Jungkook and Dong are searching the dustbin of June's apartment to find some proof that they have thrown some garbage there and bring June to the station because Jungkook suspects him. June says that he did not do anything. Moreover, Gina had ordered us alcohol to drink. She had sent us to the shop. If you want, you can check the CCTV camera. And there we see June and his 3 friends. That means there are total 4 people who had entered the apartment after coming out of that store. 2 of these boys did not have any lines on their heads. That means both of them were virgins, and the other 2 had lines on their heads. But when these people were coming out of the apartment, all the 4 boys had lines on their heads. That means these people have done something inside the apartment, and these people fooled the girl by calling her sister and made her drink alcohol, and all 4 of them did wrong to her. Right now, she has 4 lines on her. The poor girl does not even know whether 1 or 4 have done this to her. We see poor Eunjina in school. Her 3 lines are connecting to those 3 boys. This means that they are beasts, and these June have many S-lines on their heads, from which we come to know that maybe these people have done this to girls before as well by making them sisters and all these wrong things that have come. All 3 are picked up, and one of them starts crying and saying that please let me go home. I want to go home. Jungkook picks him up and brings him outside the same store from where these people bought alcohol. He says that where have you brought me? And then starts running. But till when can he be caught? And he starts telling everything, that it was June who had planned that he will call Eunjina first and we will make her drink alcohol. and then we will do this and that with her, and these 4 people did this with her. June is still not ready to believe. He says that bring proof that I got this done, or I did all this. Jungkook says that I have 3 witnesses. In the next scene, while going home, Jungkook tells everything to Shin again. Regarding this case, finally the criminals have been found. Shin said, what will happen now? Will they be punished? Jungkook says that we don't know because he said this because the people of Korea are very bad in this matter. If you are minors and commit any crime there, then nothing happens to you in jail there. They send you to jail for a few days where you have a wonderful life of luxury. You get good food, sleep comfortably in the morning, and evening exercise, play. It's really a chill life there. Shin then talks to Jungkook about this line, the same one about which I have been thinking from the beginning. Why do you have so many lines on your head? She says that if I had so many lines on my head, I was so fragile, I could have drowned in a mere palmful of water. Jungkook says that you should stop making fun of me. Just then, Jungkook gets a call from someone and rushes to the hospital because his father has disappeared again. Checking the CCTV, he finds out that some girl has taken him away. Looking carefully, he finds out that she is teacher Gyu-ji. Then, he gets a message. Someone has made a video of Sien and sent it to him. He runs to the hospital to save her and sees that Sien is absolutely fine. But her S-line is connecting to someone. The scene we saw at the beginning. Now, he secretly sees who she is connecting to, and it is her dad who is connecting to her. That means his father is an old man who has been physically assaulting Sien since childhood. Have you understood? Now, seeing this thing, Jungkook gets very angry and starts hitting his father and asking, why have you come here and why did you do all this to her? In the next scene, we are shown a girl who works in a cafe, and suddenly one day someone starts blackmailing her by sending her a private video in which she is spending private time with her boyfriend and makes very strange demands. When the girl is unable to fulfill the demand, the blackmailer makes the video viral in her university by the next day. After that, the girl is not able to make eye contact with anyone. She comes home and cries, hiding under a blanket, and later, she comes to know that it was her boyfriend who was blackmailing her. He made such a video earlier, and now he was blackmailing her by showing it. After this, the girl becomes very upset. She does not regain consciousness at all and goes in front of a car to die. But then Gyu-ji comes and saves her and asks what happened. And then she gives her a pair of glasses, the same glasses, and says wear it. After wearing this, everything will change in your life. On the other hand, here we see Shin. She is with Jinseo and both of them are in the hotel room. She wants to be physical with him. Shin has brought him to the room so that she can be physical with him. Jinseo is scared. He says, no, I can't do this. Shin says that it is your wish whether you do it or not, but I want you to be the first person to touch me. Jinseo says, okay, but where will we get protection from? Shin comes fully prepared and both of them make love here. And in this way, their S-line gets connected because both of them were virgins, and today he is happy. We look at the glow of their smiles. Today, both of them are very happy. Jinseo wants to take her to eat, but Shin says that this is my last bus. If I miss it, I will not be able to go home. So Jinseo says, wait for 2 minutes, I will come right away, and runs to get a cake for her. Shin is standing there and looking at herself in the mirror and also at her S-line. And she feels very good that yes, I did all this with him, and so my S-line is formed. And then the S-line disappears because Jinseo had an accident behind. He died because of the rod entering his stomach. The scene is very bad because Jinseo was a very good boy. This should not have happened to him. He did not deviate from this. Shin is very angry. I made a relationship with him, and I killed him. I should not have done this. Shin is crying a lot. Then she gets a video in which someone has tied up her other friend in the school and is calling her to the school again and again. She quickly calls Jungkook and tells him that someone used to send me a gift on every birthday. I thought that my mom sends it because only she knows my birthday. But someone else sends it. Then she shows the video of her friend, and both of them run to the school to save her. Shin quickly enters the classroom and frees her friend and says, let's go out. Jungkook has come. And when he comes out, see Jungkook is not there. But in the next scene, we are shown that Jungkook is there. Now, it will be a little confusing for you guys. See, the school is the same, but it has gone to the mirror world, meaning both of them are in the same place but are unable to see each other because he is in some other world, and both of them are in some other world. Both of them search here and there for a long time. There is no use. Shin is stuck in a very dirty place. She keeps turning around in the same place, and Jungkook runs up. He opens the door quickly and goes to the roof. Then Shin hears the sound of the door upstairs, and she also goes upstairs, but Jungkook is not there. But he is here, but is not visible. She is in a different world where many people are standing. A scene from the past shows that she asked Gyu-ji, "What happened? Why did you give me such a bad pair of glasses in which I can see the S-line?" Gyu-ji says that I have changed your life. You were giving your life. You were going to die. Now you can take anyone's life. Shin is telling her friend here that I can see the S-line. Her friend wearing the glasses says, "Which is this line? Do I know that you can see it even without glasses? Teacher Gyu-ji told me." Now Shin gets angry after hearing all this and starts snatching the glasses from her because she knows that whoever has these glasses is cursed. His death is certain. In the other world, we see Gyu-ji, who has countless S-lines on his head, and today she is killing Jungkook's father because this old man has also done a very bad deed. But Jungkook tries to save him, but Gyu-ji says here kill him. But when he does not listen, then Gyu-ji herself kills his father and picks up Jungkook and says, "Look, I am leaving you so that you can take care of the scene." The next scene, Shin beats her friend and breaks his glasses, and then he regains consciousness. From here it is also told that after wearing the glasses, such a teacher Gyu-ji can control anyone. Shin then flies and reaches the other world where Jungkook is and starts shouting. Gyu-ji says that Shin, you have spent your whole life thinking that you are unlucky. But no, this alliance is seen due to good reasons. You can do good work with this. Shin said that if this kills people, then what is goodness? Then everyone starts beating Shin. Just then his mom comes and gets stabbed and dies. But while dying, she tells him that she too had found those glasses. "Son, it is not your fault. I did not know because of your drawing." His mom had already found the glasses where she saw that his father had relationships with not only his aunt but also with other women. Back in the present, Shin goes to kill Gyu-ji. But Shin gets stabbed and starts flying in the air. Then she falls down and gets up and stabs Gyu-ji. Then Gyu-ji died, but something happened. Now, what is shown to us in the end, everyone comes to their senses and starts running away from here because they had taken everyone under their control. And then we see this location. All this was happening on the roof of the school. Then Jungkook runs to pick up his glasses, but Shin stops him, and now the effect of what teacher Gyu-ji had done starts. Everyone is able to see each other's S-lines without glasses. What a world it is. There is zero cheating. Now, if this really happens, then what will happen? What do you people have to say? And then we are shown a scene after 1 year. People now travel in the metro wearing helmets outside because they have a lot of S-lines on their heads. If people see them, then they will judge that there are so many S-lines. Don't know how he will be, what all he must be doing by going to different places. Who knows, he must be cheating. Right? So now people are hiding their faces because they cannot hide S-lines. Shin is very happy. Earlier, she could see the lines, but now the whole world can see them. There is no line on Shin. No one knows where these lines come from. But we know that all this is done by teacher Gyu-ji. Then Sian is cured. She also has zero vision lens on her head because the dirty old man who did wrong to her has died. But Jungkook has not told her anything about this till now. Shin still keeps coming to Jinseo's memorial in his memory, and there she meets teacher Gyu-ji, who whispers her name in her ear, and this drama ends here. I know you must have felt that it was such a simple ending. What was it? It did not feel like a fantasy in the end, that a different world was shown. All this was done. Okay? Its ending is quite simple, but it is also a little satisfying that, okay, at least everything is settled. A world where people have two faces. Look, cheating has become very common these days. Every day, so many different wrong assaults happen. So many girls are molested in their childhood. In 90% of those cases, the criminal is a family member, relative, or a neighbor. There is a lot to talk about in this drama. We saw everything in it. Cheating outside after marriage, extramarital affair with someone from one's own family after marriage, as if he had single parents. A playboy who looks very handsome. That's why every girl wants to sleep with him, like ours got hooked. Sian, with whom his own family member did a wrong thing in childhood because the old man was from his own family. But the main work of this drama was to show that. Look, to tell about people's private life. And this one has done that thing very well. We can call it a fantasy drama because what happened in the end, such things happen only in fantasy worlds, and their leader was teacher busing. Look, if we relate it to real life, then if such lines start appearing in real life, many people will roam around connecting lines with 3, 4 people of the same family inside their own house. Such a dirty environment has been created. Cheating should not be encouraged. I know everyone does that, but do not do such bad things. Calling a girl's sister, inviting her to your house, giving her alcohol, calling friends, and doing such dirty things with her. Tell me, what level of meanness is this? At least do not spoil the relationship of brother and sister. But I will say just one thing in the end, that whatever has been shown in the drama is all real. That is why I am talking about this. Such things are happening in the world every day. What you saw in this was all true. I mean, it is not the thing that is shown as a crime. It is all true. There was nothing wrong in this drama. Everything is true. People do this. It happens. Today I know someone who is having an extramarital affair. I know someone who has physical relations with 2, 3 employees in his office, even though he is married. I know a handsome playboy to whom girls themselves come to sleep. And I know someone who has been molested since childhood. I know such husbands whose wives are tired of working at home and taking care of the children, and they are cheating outside. I have seen many such cases where a brother is made to do wrong things with his sister. There was nothing false in this drama. There was nothing in this drama, which shows a lot of real life. But what do you think, friend? Write honestly in my comment that if such lines start appearing in the world, then what will happen? What can I say? Meaning everything will be completely ruined. How many lines will be written? Let me meet you with another such good drama. Subscribe to the channel.